This presentation is developed by the Reuse Center, a partner in the CircleWaste project implemented under the Interreg IPA ADRION program. The CircleWaste project supports a greener and more climate-resilient Adriatic Ionian region by addressing one of the fastest growing waste streams today, e-waste, and by strengthening the system that manages its proper management. In this model, we will begin by exploring how e-waste is regulated across Europe and the region of Slovenia, and why regulatory frameworks are essential for ensuring safe, efficient, and sustainable handling of e-waste. We will also look at key European directives, responsibilities of different actors, and how regulation drives collection, treatment, and recycling practices within the circular economy. Regulation is essential for ensuring that e-waste is managed safely and responsibly. It protects public health and the environment by reducing pollution and controlling hazardous substances. Regulation also supports circular economy objectives by promoting reuse, repair, recycling, and resource efficiency. Clear legal frameworks establish responsibilities, standards, monitoring systems, and enforcement mechanisms across the waste management chain. The European Union has established a broad framework for e-waste and circular economy management. The WE Directive regulates the collection, treatment, and recycling of electronic waste. The Waste Framework Directive establishes key waste management principles and the waste hierarchy. The RoHS Directive restricts hazardous substances in electronic products. The Circular Economy Action Plan is a strategic policy framework that supports sustainable production, reuse, repair, and resource efficiency. Additional initiatives such as eco-design and right-to-repair policies aim to improve product durability and repairability. The WE Directive is the central EU legislation governing electronic waste. It requires member states to establish separate collection systems for e-waste. Under extended producer responsibility, producers finance and ensure the management of products at the end of life. The directive also establishes collection and recycling targets and promotes environmentally sound treatment practices. Preparation for reuse is encouraged where technically and environmentally appropriate. The Circular Economy Action Plan is part of the European Green Deal. It aims to reduce resource consumption and improve product sustainability across the European economy. The plan promotes eco-design, repairability, reuse, and reduced waste generation. Its broader objective is to transition from a linear economic model toward a circular economy where products and materials remain in use for longer. Slovenia implements EU e-waste legislation through national systems and regulations. Producer responsibility organizations coordinate collection and financing obligations on behalf of producers. Municipal collection centers provide collection infrastructure for households. Authorized operators manage treatment, recycling, and reuse activities. Implementation effectiveness may vary depending on local infrastructure, access to services, and regional cooperation. The Slovenian system combines producer responsibility, public infrastructure, and specialized operators. Consumers return e-waste through designated collection systems. Producers finance collection and treatment obligations through EPR schemes. Producer responsibility organizations coordinate logistics and compliance activities. Reuse centers and authorized operators assess products for reuse, refurbishment, or recycling. Regulatory systems operate through practical implementation measures. These include mandatory collection and recycling targets, technical treatment standards, and monitoring systems. International and EU rules also regulate waste shipments to prevent illegal exports and unsafe disposal. Producer responsibility systems ensure financing and accountability throughout the product lifecycle. Reuse centers are important actors within the circular economy. They test, repair, and refurbish products to extend their useful life. Reuse centers also support social inclusion and affordable access to products through resale and donation programs. In addition, they promote awareness of sustainable consumption and waste prevention. Social economy organizations contribute to circular economy implementation through repair, preparation for reuse, second-hand activities, and public awareness initiatives. EU circular economy policies promote reuse, repair, longer product life cycles, and improved resource efficiency. Social enterprises and reuse centers can help extend product life cycles before recycling becomes necessary. Cooperation among municipalities, producer responsibility organizations, reuse centers, and social economy organizations can strengthen local collection and reuse systems. Despite progress, significant challenges remain in the field of e-waste management. Illegal exports and informal treatment continue to create environmental and social risks. Many electronic devices remain stored in households instead of entering collection systems. At the same time, circular economy approaches create opportunities for innovation, employment, and sustainable regional development. Effective regulation is essential for building safe and efficient e-waste management systems. However, legislation alone is not enough. Successful implementation depends on cooperation among producers, consumers, municipalities, reuse centers, recyclers, and public authorities. Strengthening prevention, repair, reuse, and responsible recycling can support both environmental protection and sustainable economic development. Thank you for your attention and for following this presentation on how e-waste is regulated in Europe and the region of Slovenia. We hope this module has provided a clear understanding of the regulatory framework, its key instruments, and its role in supporting circular economy goals.